Good evening. This is Akashvani. On the special program on Yuvavani, we will be presenting 9 nights, 9 colors, 9 moods. Every year as September drifts into October, the air in Karnataka begins to change. Streets brighten, music rises, and suddenly 9 nights take over. 9 nights of color, rhythm, and spirit. For some, Navratri is devotion. For others, it is the heartbeat of dance, the laughter of friends, the sparkle of costumes, and the taste of festive food. It is tradition, but it is also reinvention. From the swirl of Garba in neon light pandals to Yakshagana merging with Patachitra in Chitragana, from steps filled with dolls telling stories of gods and villages, to the grandeur of elephants walking proud in Mysuru. Navratri here is not just religion. It is art, youth, memory, and imagination. This is 9 Nights, One Spirit, and today we journey through it with the voices of the youth who live in it. When you think of Navratri, it's impossible not to picture the swirl of skirts, the rhythmic clack of sticks, and the sea of colors under the night sky. Dandiya and Garba are not just dances, they are community prayers in motion. Traditionally performed in a circle, the Garba represents the cycle of time. Every beat of the drum, every twirl of the dancer is both celebration and meditation, a way of becoming one with rhythm, color, and joy. Navratri becomes a 9 nights dance conclave.
My Navratri playlist, it starts with Kesariya Balma in the morning and ends on with a full-on Dandiya remix at midnight.
In Bengaluru, the Garba and Dandiya beats are now mixed with Bollywood remixes, indie pop, sandalwood music, and even EDM. For many, it's not just a celebration, it's cardio nights. Celebrity singers like Shibani Kashyap and others have been roped in to create the musical ambience. Let's speak with Miss Ritu Agarwal about the program.
See, earlier we have got someone from Surat, then someone local also we have tried. The thing is, people know they look for a new face, a fresh face when they want to come. They don't want the repeated artist every year. And Shibani Kashyap, she is a Bollywood celebrity. She has done many songs in Bollywood movies also. So she's a name. So getting people becomes easy.
And of course, Navratri is nothing without color. Each day carries its shade. Yellow, green, red, royal blue, white. Youth follow the code with pride, posting their looks on social media, turning the pandal into a walking rainbow. Hi Amulya. Tell me more about the color coding that you will be following during Navratri.
Honestly, the color codes are the most fun. My gang and I actually created a WhatsApp group called 9 Nights. 9 looks just to coordinate.
Could you add more? What does it mean to have so many colors during the Navratri festivals?
Honestly, I used to think Navratri was just Garba and Dandiya. But when I found out that each day has a color and a meaning, it felt like wow, this is more personal than I imagined.
It's also the season of food. Fasting for some, feasting for many. From sabudana khichdi and kuttu ke pakode to steaming fafda jalebi to fusion snacks in Bengaluru pandals. Navratri fills both the spirit and the stomach.
They make such good food and at the same time they say, oh, let's fast.
Half my Navratri memories are actually from the food stalls, not the dance floor. I look forward to the food the most. I mean, honestly, where else do you get to experiment with fasting snacks that taste better than regular snacks? Yes, we are mostly dancing all night. In Bengaluru, though all-nighters don't happen, there is a cut-off time.
Bangalir Durga Pujo is actually incomplete without the khichdi bhog, labra, chutney, papor and mishti. Borsha is religiously following the custom of this khichuri bhog since 2016. Sometimes the accompanying dishes may vary, but khichuri is the emotion. And food stalls are chosen mindfully to offer the different taste and flavor of India to our visitors. Bangalir Bhuri Bhoj has to be maintained throughout.
And then the costumes: mirror work chania cholis, bright kiriyus, fusion jackets, costumes, and sneakers. For the youth, this is where tradition meets fashion runway. You'll see everything from handicrafted embroidery to neon twists lighting up the dance floor.
It's like total Bangalore hopping. There was a lady dressed up as the horror character from Nun. People dress up strangely too with the cultural costumes we have. Some weird costumes as well.
Bengaluru this year will see a unique cultural experiment: Chitragana, a fusion of Karnataka's Yakshagana theatre and Bengal's Patachitra scroll art. It's a performance that reimagines tradition for the youth. Yakshagana, with its painted faces, elaborate costumes, and booming dialogues, has been the storytelling heartbeat of coastal Karnataka for centuries. Patachitra, on the other hand, is a Bengali folk art. Scrolls painted with mythological tales often unfurled with songs. In Chitragana, these two forms collide. Imagine Yakshagana actors performing as giant painted scrolls come alive behind them, narrating stories through song and brushstroke. For youth, in the audience, it's a visual and musical feast. Part play, part painting, part concert.
It is always our responsibility to inculcate or instill the tradition, the flavor of Indian culture amongst our juniors. Borsha has always respected the culture of any community and never left a chance to incorporate it through dance, song, drama, etc. And we always keep the Dhunuchi performance every year, which is the aura of Bangali Durga Pujo. And this year we are including the teens of our association. We have the drawing event Srijoni, where they will be showcasing the different folk art of India through drawing, painting, and craft work. And this is how we are trying to keep the tradition alive.
When Navratri arrives in Karnataka, homes quietly transform. Wooden steps, usually in odd numbers like 3, 5, 7, or 9, are set up and draped in bright colors. These steps are filled with dolls, each carefully taken out of storage, cleaned and placed with devotion. The tradition goes back to the Vijayanagar Empire of the 14th century, when the rulers celebrated Dasara with grandeur in Hampi. They encouraged all the arts, music, dance, crafts, and dolls. At the heart of every display is the Pattada Gombe, a pair of wooden dolls representing husband and wife, often gifted to a bride during her wedding. Around them, families create entire miniature worlds, gods and goddesses, village scenes, animals, mythological epics, even modern figures. Some families showcase hundreds of dolls, lovingly passed down through generations.
In Karnataka, is in Tamil Nadu, and also in Andhra Pradesh. In these three states, this traditional doll keeping is there. They call it Kolu. In Tamil Nadu, they call it Goluvu. We call it Bombay Happa in Karnataka. Usually, the step by step, they keep step dolls, and they collected. There were various types of dolls, mostly made out of mud dolls. Very beautiful dolls, and they have, some of them are complete Sita Rama wedding set. Somebody will have Srimas Kalyana.
On Vijayadashami, the final day, the dolls are ritually dismantled, carefully wrapped, and put to rest until the next year.
Because I would have taken so much of time, 1 month time, to decorate each doll and all. When I remove it, I feel so much pain I feel.
Today we find cricket players, superheroes, cartoon characters, Barbies, sharing space with deities. Tradition always finds a way to reinvent itself.
ಭಾರತೀಯ ವಿದ್ಯಾಭವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಸರಿ ದಸರಾ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ರಾಮಾಯಣದ ಸೀತಾ ಸ್ವಯಂವರದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಥೀಮ್ನ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಒಂದು 4 ಪ್ರಸಂಗಗಳನ್ನ ರಚನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ನಮಗಿದ್ದ ಕಾಲಾವಕಾಶದಲ್ಲಿ 4 ಪ್ರಸಂಗಗಳನ್ನ ನಾನು ರಚನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ಒಂದು ರಾಮಾಯಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾರೀಚ ಸುಬಾಹು ವಧೆ ಆಗುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಸಂಗ, ಮತ್ತು ರಾಮ ಶಿವಧನಸ್ಸನ್ನ ಮುರಿಯುವಂತಹ ಪ್ರಸಂಗ, ನಂತರ ಸೀತಾ ಸ್ವಯಂವರ ಆಗುವಂಥದ್ದು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಕೊನೆಗೆ ಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರಾಮಾಯಣ ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಮುಗಿದ ನಂತರ, ರಾವಣನ ವಧೆ ಆದ ನಂತರ ಆಗುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಪಟ್ಟಾಭಿರಾಮನ 4 ಚಿತ್ರಗಳನ್ನ ನಾನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸೂಕ್ತ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ.
How much time did it take for you to make the entire Rangoli?
Okay, I think more than 45 hours. ನಾವು ಅದು ರಂಗೋಲಿಯ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಉದಾಹರಣೆಗೆ ನಾನು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ರಂಗೋಲಿ ಬರಿತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಅದರ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ನಾವು ಮನೇಲೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಉದಾಹರಣೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕಾದಂತಹ ಶೇಡ್ಗಳನ್ನ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕಾಗುವಂತಹ ಈಗ ಉದಾಹರಣೆ ನಾವಲ್ಲಿ 6x6 ಫೀಟ್ ನಾವು ಇದನ್ನ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಏನು ರಂಗೋಲಿ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಮನೇಲಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆ ಅನಾಟಮಿಗೆ ಸೂಟ್ ಆಗುವಂತಹ ಸ್ಕೆಚ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ನಾವು ಮನೇಲೆ ರಫ್ ಸ್ಕೆಚ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಹಾಕಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಅದ್ರ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿರದೆ ಒಂದು 45 years ಮೇಲೆ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ.
If Garba is rhythm, Chitragana is imagination, and Bombay Haba is memory, then Mysuru Dasara is pure majesty. Mysuru is the hotspot for Dasara festivals in Bengaluru. Every year, the palace city of Mysuru turns into stage for India's grandest Navratri and Dasara celebration. The festival is said to date back over 400 years, when the Wadiyar kings began the tradition of celebrating Dasara with processions, music and cultural events. Today the highlight remains the Jumbo Savari, the famous elephant parade. The elephants are decked in fineness, their tusks polished, ears painted with motifs. The procession winds through Mysuru streets, joined by folk dancers, musicians and thousands of onlookers. It's not just a parade, it's a moving canvas of Karnataka's heritage. As the 9 nights fade into dawn, Navratri leaves behind more than memories of dance, music and color. It lies as a reminder that traditions live only when the young breathe life into it. From the Garba grounds to the doll steps of Bombay Haba, from Chitragana's fusion of art to the royal procession of Mysuru, Navratri in Karnataka is not just devotion, it is expression. For the youth, it is festival of discovery. And when the lamps are put out, when the dolls are wrapped, when the music quiets, the spirit remains.
Cross-cultural stuff like this makes me feel proud that we are not just stuck in our own bubble. We are learning to vibe with the other tradition too. Honestly, I didn't think it would be this cool.
I feel like traditions survive only when we, the youth, keep them alive. And honestly, it's kinda cool to be part of something bigger than just ourselves.
This was 9 Nights, 9 Colors and 1 Spirit, a special program, Yuvavani, on Akashvani, the voice of youth, the voice of tradition and the voice of tomorrow.